toxic treetop vegetation which would kill other herbivores. But the cost is that their meals take weeks to digest, which is why tree sloths are so slow. Look inside a ground sloth and you'd see a huge bowl-shaped pelvis. This supported their massive fermenting gut. They needed this to get maximum nutrition out of desert scrub and twigs. Even so, twigs often passed through intact, emerging in the dung up to a week later. It's a treasure trove for paleontologists. Each preserved twig is a record of the plants found outside the cave. As the plants could only live in specific conditions, mate. It's also a record of the climate.
I can play whatever the fuck.
What we're seeing from the top to the bottom here is,
Dude, let the
1.5 meters of Shasta ground sloth dung. If we look at the bottom,
I can play Phoenix Jet
of the unit, so we're looking at about say 40,000 years ago. Sloth dung is kind of telling us,
wait, what was the?
This is a good time to be in the Grand Canyon. Yeah, it was Ice Age, and it was
also we need smoke, guys.
Dry, but it doesn't look like it was any colder or drier than today.
The dung contained warm
either Brim or Omen,
such as the Joshua tree,
or Breeze,
as well as juniper and single-leaf ash trees.
He's not smoke,
creating an open woodland.
Oh, but Breeze is good.
Select your agent.
Ago, something drastic has happened.
The change in the lair is due to the presence of pack rats in the cave, but there's no sign of the sloths.
It's saying, most importantly, sloths did not like
match found.
Something is wrong out here, and it's probably because it's just too dry and cold for them. So they're living someplace else.
Around 25,000 years ago, the dung tells us that the variety of plants around the cave entrance changed and the sloths moved out.
We're finding certain plants that are not cold tolerant. They've disappeared, along with the sloth. So we're seeing a variety of other things, species in here that just cannot take the cold dries.
Out of curiosity, does anybody here want to dodge?
Outside the cave, the climate was changing dramatically. The Laurentide ice sheet grew larger every year, spreading further south. Temperatures plummeted. Covering 13 million square kilometers
I can
of land,
play
it was
Cypher or
3.5
Phoenix
kilometers
or
thick
Reyna.
in some places,
Or
and stretched from New York to Vancouver.
But leaving, do you know how to play any smokes?
Glaciers
You're leaving?
spread across mountains.
Choose your agent.
The
South of
leaving
the ice
the
sheets.
first
second.
Wait, where are you leaving to?
Desolate landscapes.
I can play Reyna if that works. I can.
I thought you said you're leaving.
Never be the same again.
No, but the guy's name is leaving.
We have discovered
So he's
that
leaving.
North America during the Ice Age.
Yeah, I guess he is leaving. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why are we 4v5 in
was
then?
crushed
Should we just that
and
bad?
obliterated by ice. But for the most part, the ice itself created an Eden, allowing giant animals to thrive together in vast parklands stretching across the USA.
Can we just get this pistol round done and over with and just rush them through A? Just have this all-out war here.
Today. Change came as the ice sheet reached its maximum.
I'm down.
At last, the
go.
Ice Age really began to bite. Across North America, the rich, diverse...
Let's all
ecosystem
Batman across
the
this
ice
too.
sheet
Let's just all
originally
just
created
let's fucking go.
were
Let's
now
go.
I'll go low, you go high.
Many
Are we sure that this is a good
animals,
idea?
like the
No,
Grand
Rayleigh, get up
Canyon
here.
It's a
Shasta
terrible
ground
idea, but let's go.
faced a
Come on, we're about to
stark
all
choice.
Batman across.
Move out or perish.
And
I'll
when we
stay
get
low.
over, when we get over, we
Those
just
animals
fucking
that
start
could
annihilating them.
moved south.
Look, Omen is AFK.
Mammoths and bison searched out new grasslands.
No.
Look at that.
The Glyptodons retreated to pockets of coastal plain.
One enemy remaining.
Let me get the ace.
Alright, let him get it.
The saber-toothed
Run, Omen,
cats
run.
of California continued their reign over the
I'll blind for you.
grasslands. Other
Oh, he's like kitchen.
became extinct.
I'll keep following him. He's in kitchen, so he's in kitchen.
I'm coming.
Here.
Not just in North America,
I think he ran a sight.
Europe also had Ice Age giants.
Here.
Hiding somewhere. Oh, yep.
I got you.
Had to rise to the challenge as the
Oh no! I hit him 77. You can kill him.
Ooh, guys, don't worry about my accuracy.
Hey,
Damn it. I
That
tried.
was good, but we are not done.
they're like, they're gonna
Yeah, that was a
beat by.
good attempt.
I got me an assist. Yeah.
Same.
So I think we could do the same thing, but with a Bucky. You guys know how to use a Bucky?
I would prefer an SMG.
Okay, but they're gonna be really pissed off and like they only did that because it was pissed around, and they're gonna buy stingers, right?
Omen, you there?
Yo, they're all waiting.
Oh fuck. 69 on Reyna.
Good attempt.
I forgot my buttons. Or I gotta change my keybinds.
I was stuck in the air with my pants down, had the knife out.
Whenever I play Jet, I put my E on one of my thumb buttons, and I hadn't done it yet.
Looks like they might be rotating.
Ice.
Omen,
They're not rotating.
crosshair.
No, chill.
Yeah, that's what I was
maybe,
wondering.
maybe he's colorblind or like maybe like
Under
he's
ice sheets
dyslexic
over
or something.
3,000 meters
Or he has very bad vision.
Yeah, that too.
Now, out of
Maybe
the
he sits
icy
super far away from his
permafrost,
computer. You know, there's really
From
like
deep
good
within
streamer
the
at
dark
Valorant.
Spike
Plays
planted.
really far from his computer actually.
buried
that
in
What's his
destroys
name?
eyes.
of
I forgot his
hostile
name, but he actually sits super far from the computer.
Last player standing.
The astonishing remains of giants.
Fake news.
Vast leviathans,
There's a ghost.
awesome predators,
We get more money if he goes in and
and
dies
some
though.
of the
Yeah.
strangest beasts.
But it'd be better to die to the spike than to somebody else.
I don't think the spike is getting money.
Using
No. It counts as a death.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, not on your stat sheet, but it counts as you dying.
Even with numbers.
Oh, does it
I
still?
thought.
I thought they fixed that already.
I thought it was just if you lived, you don't get money.
Where you live, you don't get money, and your team don't get shit. I don't know why that's a concept, but it's really a weird concept.
Yeah.
So, congratulations for surviving like a little bitch. Oh, I'm lagging. Whoa, you see this? Do I look like I'm vibrating on your screen?
No.
Does it sound like I'm making a lot of noise up here?
No.
Yo, my screen is I'm vibrating. Yo. We're good.
Enemy spotted.
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted.
Haha!
80,000 years ago,
Got one.
began to cool.
Oh, Jet's up there.
It was the
They're pushing
start
hard.
of the last ice age.
Removed.
The ice sheets expanded, erasing every trace of life.
One enemy remaining.
Jet's hit for 1-on-1 if she didn't get healed.
Raptor
The impact was huge.
above you, Omen. Never mind.
Yeah.
The largest ice sheet covered half
I got my last knife off right as I got fucking
Shadows, they
killed.
will hide you.
the lands became larger than ever. The Colombian mammoth, the
Oh,
Glyptodons,
hey, someone give me a
the
vandal.
giant ground sloth, and the saber-tooth.
I don't know how to use
Don't
this
get
weapon.
trigger up.
Yeah, they're triggering right now. That's okay.
But in the rest of the northern
That
hemisphere,
shit poor game sense. All they got is that trigger script thing.
these lands also had their cast
Shadows
weird.
traveling.
magnificent animals.
There's something like bouncing me right here.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's what I was asking. I was like, yo, am I fucked?
The impact of the ice
I couldn't get it to like stay still on it, but
planted.
The
I'm
cave
sure they're
had
watching
been
it.
sealed for thousands of years. It was discovered by a group of miners rock blasting for marble.
Just kidding.
I don't think they're watching anymore.
They
Last player
Oh my
standing.
god, what the fuck are you doing there, Sozo, you weird ass?
These
The symphony
bones
of
were
death.
thought to be
Don't worry to get used to it.
Scientists identified them as Ursus Speleus, the cave bear, the greatest heavyweight of all Ice Age.
Am I floating right here?
Yeah, actually, yeah. What the fuck?
There's like something invisible I'm standing on.
Analysis of
Yeah,
their
we find all kind of
flat-bottomed
bugs.
teeth reveals that they were vegetarians. They ate mainly berries and alpine plants.
One's B, at least. Looks like a B.
Their bones reveal a grisly story.
It looks like it
of how
already
they
is.
coped with the onset of the
Yep.
worst stage of the
Start
Ice
rotating.
Age.
I mean, are they doing anything?
Has spent 10 years unpicking the clues here.
They're planting now? Damn.
Spike planted.
I'm on the flanky flank again.
Stop your trigger botting, motherfucker. Damn.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go.
Not all the bears that went
He's behind yellow. Let's go. Good run. Jet, you're nutty.
I try. Don't expect for it to happen all game.
Back there. There's a vandal for somebody. I got a vandal for somebody. Boom.
Gun here.
Thinking about.
are scarce as ever.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Reloading.
As winter approaches, the bears head for their hibernation cave.
It begins.
She must choose the perfect spot. Warm and safe.
Cover going out.
Here.
The conditions inside the cave are
Cheers.
almost 20 degrees warm below the ground.
Very cold, but here we have a constant.
Hush.
I'm in 2 feet.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Shadows. Charges.
thanks for that, Viper.
The mud on the
Up.
walls is
One enemy remaining.
I think one more still in us. Where was that from? Oh, we don't have the mic. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, they don't even know I have an op right now. Let's go.
bears over thousands of years.
I guess we're gonna find out now.
Is the deepest
I could have saved you, Sage, but Viper had me smoked off.
But I didn't want you to get randomly killed.
beyond here. The evidence is far more sinister.
Wait, no, Sage died before
I'll
we
save
even
that
left it.
first.
Yeah, we left site
Right now, I
before.
could have saved you.
No, no, shut the fuck up now. Yeah.
We have a cattle and a cow.
Sage, you know how to wall too?
And as you can see, they're all over the place.
Cover going out.
I can't play that spot again.
Cover going out.
These scratches are in a deep hole in the
Here.
cave.
Enemy killed.
Jets on
Going
top.
inside the tube, like where the
Yes.
You will not kill my allies.
dude. Somehow I dashed back onto the fucking rafters.
Risks like this. Why did they go
On my way.
Pushed up.
Last player standing.
Tag 40. She's on rushes.
Oh god.
Spike planted.
Oh,
Oh.
Good job.
okay.
Marius's team found evidence of
Figured he couldn't see me there, but
giant
I guess you could see heads from up there.
Panthera spinea,
My head would be.
Does somebody want to buy me so they don't max out?
No.
At the beginning, we thought it was a cave there, but when we started to have a closer and closer look, we realized it's a cave lion skull.
I think I'm just gonna go shotgun him.
Cave lions were 25% larger than
Nice.
lions.
You won't?
I will watch.
I'm watching.
Chemical tests on their bones
Shadows traveling.
eating large
Shadows traveling.
Oh yeah.
pressure would hunt just about anything. Extraordinary as it may
I don't think it's A.
Marius
Nope.
is convinced that lion fought
That'd
a
probably be
cave
Snowman.
bear in this very cave. The lion's bones are
What the
found
fuck? Why is he even watching that?
and there are some
I
intriguing
fucking
Probably
hate the
facts
Zelo.
on the lion's
I've killed him a lot from playing.
Spike planted.
Some like dogs.
Oh wow. I couldn't tell which way fucking Omen was looking.
Lion,
Last player standing.
bear,
We're inside 95, we're inside 30.
maybe an ultimate experience.
Grab a vandal and save it, maybe.
approaches. High in the mountains, a cave lion tracks its favorite prey. Reindeer. But each year, there are fewer of them.
Hey, neither can I. It's all good.
Driven by desperation,
Together.
the cat approaches a cave. He can smell a meal,
Oh, B.
but to get it, he must risk everything.
Wow, what the fuck is she doing, dude?
Cover going out.
Total darkness.
Their Reyna is on
The
A.
lion must use its senses of smell and hearing to land a killer blow.
Cover going out.
One dead. Spike planted.
Try.
She'll take 80. She's on Raptors.
Your duty is not over.
Viper, why are you
Go for a second. Blinding.
It's a harrowing story.
For you.
They just.
One enemy remaining. Last player
Good
standing.
try.
At this stage, the nearest ice sheet
Viper,
is still
no!
far to the north. Could it really have had such a long-range impact? Well,
Clutch.
history shows us how the Ice Age took
Please needs
Oh,
me.
no?
I can't be away for long.
this.
Let's
You-
see.
You're just gonna keep crying then, man.
A modern-day remnant of the Ice Age. On average,
They split on that one
this
because
ice is
fucking
over a
Reyna was just
kilometer
chilling
and a
in
half thick.
like over here.
2,400 kilometers long. Covers an area over 1 million square kilometers. And is 3 times the size
Shadows traveling.
Oh, 20 of them.
Multiple enemies ahead.
Cover going out.
Perfect.
Nobody knows the ice here better than glaciologist Dr.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, looks like pretty hard to be, guys. You with it?
Yeah, I'm rotating.
No, so they're still watching our flank.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted.
It's a test tube experiment. The processes going on here.
No charges. Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted.
So they're still watching their flank.
Enemy spotted.
Spike planted.
Stay down. Reload.
Inside.
Here.
Last player standing.
102 on Reyna. I don't know how I only hit leg shots.
I'm amped. Let's go.
These
I got
rivers
things
of
to do.
ice can move at over 35 meters a day.
Need a drop.
And when they meet the ocean,
Sorry, that was
this
accident.
is what happens. Icebergs are born.
I can buy.
Can someone get this? Thank you.
But this is nothing compared to what
Record,
happened
you there,
during
man?
the Ice Age. As the Arctic ice sheet grew, its glaciers spewed out flotillas of icebergs,
They're mid.
many the size of large
Shadows traveling.
they floated
Cover going out.
across the Atlantic, some reaching the coast of Europe.
Oh my god. They're on B, or going B.
It releases millions
Or Omen
of
was.
tons of cold water into the ocean. They can actually disrupt ocean currents, and that changes the climate.
Find B.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Reloading.
I'll reclaim Ben on the ground for the girl.
I can get
Gun
to
here.
it. Ah, I
Last
picked up again.
round in the half.
Gun here.
Take anything with us after this. Need a drop.
Its influence began to damage the habitats.
Need a drop.
This was tough.
Somebody buy me that frenzy.
In Romania.
Need a drop.
The woodland glades which provided the vegetation
Sage, can I get it back?
Thank you.
disappeared in the Arctic conditions.
Cover going out.
By shrubs and grasses.
148. Oh, you're not there, Jet.
Their hibernation underwent.
You will not kill my allies!
By about 27,000 years ago, the European cave bear was finally extinct.
They're on A.
Last player standing.
Well, not him.
Europe's woodland
Nowhere to run!
under extreme stress. But this harsh
Spike planted.
wasn't a treat. It presented a great opportunity for
Since when does the fucking frenzy headshot only do 52?
Switching sides.
Say it, but probably best to play as a team.
its remains
So,
pop up
what's the
in
plan?
the most unlikely of places. Under the North Sea lies a vast Ice Age plain. Today, it's a rich fishing ground.
I need this.
And the trawler's nets often dredge up a lot more than
I need the
cod
spike.
or haddock. Sometimes, the
Embarrassing.
remains of woolly rhinoceros. Hundreds of rhino remains have been discovered between Birmingham and Vladivostok. And just recently, a new
One mid.
superbly
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Bro. 35 on the Sova.
Reloading. Healing.
in winter, temperatures seldom creep above.
They're both in spawn.
Up.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, last one on A.
Living climate that we can see exactly.
Reloading.
He's mid.
Shadows traveling.
Discovered just outside the city.
You
While he was looking at it.
Okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Looked like it died just yesterday. Professor Semyon
This is probably a bad idea, but
of
fuck
the
it.
Russian Academy of Sciences has spent a year analyzing it.
For you, hermanita.
Shadows traveling.
Reloading.
Cover going out.
Who? Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Planted.
Reloading.
But it had a double-layered coating to shield from brutal cold. Long hairs formed an outer protective layer. Shorter hairs provided a downy thermal layer. Its
Did he have a
ears and
sheriff?
tail was smaller than an
He had a sheriff, and I was trying to knife him. I hit him for 95.
How did
And
we forget
he
the
missed
spike?
like all his shots.
Alright, we're gonna expect.
Their most striking feature, the horn, was about twice
Let's go, let's go.
Going out.
just the ticket for settling territory.
Jet, we're following you.
Oh shit, that's a bad idea.
With two
They
layers
walled
competing
mid
over the
or
same
tunnel.
Gun here.
No alternative, but a showdown.
No fucking way, dude. 105 on Omen.
Shadows and charges.
I just pressed
That
my
was
button.
unfortunate.
Last player standing.
Good try.
All throughout the Ice Age in Europe and Siberia. To fuel its large,
I'll make them remember.
one needs to spend
They're only human.
Alright, everybody full this round. What do you guys want to rush?
it simply couldn't exist
Oh, we're rushing?
in a place where its fuel has always been
Alright, what site do you guys want to push?
And this is a great paradox of the
B.
Ice Age.
Snuff them
In
out.
the freezing
Alright,
wastes of Europe and
Viper, you there?
one thing that was thin
Why are you
Drop the
just
spike.
go AFK at the beginning of every round?
Shadows traveling.
Spike drop. Enemy spotted.
Cutting their
I got the
vision.
spike.
Cover going out.
it was so that much of the planet's water was locked up as
What's
ice,
flank?
making the climate incredible.
No. Dude, there's no fucking way.
The skies were clear.
No.
Perfect conditions for grass to grow.
Last player standing.
There was hardly any snow to cover it up. It seemed
Long.
I will take back what is mine.
Rhinos were not the biggest eating machines to benefit from these freeze-dried wastes. There is one giant without which the Ice Age story would be incomplete.
Is anybody queued with Viper? Why does she keep on leaving?
Mammoths make the yearly migration across Siberia in temperatures dipping below -40.
Dude, what the fuck? Don't play fucking rank. That's just
Like, this is why I made
annoying.
a kill.
Seriously, like I'm trying to fucking rank up.
Shadows traveling.
like this one
Cover going out.
from the Siberian permafrost now reveal that the inside of these tunnels is more massive than the outside.
No.
Last player standing.
That's actually really annoying. We've all worked hard for our ranks. Maybe it's not as great as your ranks, but we all try for these, and when we get AFKs in rank, it makes it very difficult for us to get out of these ranks.
It's hemoglobin, the oxygen carrying component of blood.
He's still a team member. I mean,
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, damn, I've fucking deranked from gold all the way to here because of shit like this.
it's not really fair.
But the real mystery, both woolly mammoths and rhinos, isn't how they survived upon the cold. What these giants found to eat.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
200 kilos of food. This was nothing like the Serengeti or the jungles of Borneo where elephants live today.
Enemy spotted.
How could a freezing ice age environment provide
Dude, there's no
enough
goddamn way.
Carrier is dead.
giants?
Nowhere
to run!
No more.
Mammoths rage. Thanks to lower
Shadows traveling.
was joined to Europe.
One enemy remaining.
And spawn with op. Please don't let her keep up.
Your duty is
I have
Oh
a
shit.
spike.
God damn it, dude.
To the Canadian
30
Spike
seconds left.
planted.
Last player standing.
Get out of my way!
Grab the op, grab the op.
Owen, please ask him to come back.
Time for them to kneel.
the Yukon, that their lost
So, do you want this?
is uniquely well.
Wow. That's just. I'm sorry. That's just very annoying in my opinion.
Dude, this is so annoying. It happens all the time.
Like gold rush.
Like, it literally, it happens to me like once out of every 2 games.
He is.
A century on, things are a bit more advanced.
Tubes is
I
one.
have the spike. Shadows traveling.
Jet's backside with op.
Cover going out.
No way, dude. She hit me through the smoke.
What's up, Blake?
They just lit. Oh, they just lit. She's backside. Run, Omen. Behind you, Omen.
Last player standing.
We got this. Can someone get this? Thank you.
Sage, you want this orb? Never mind.
Wait, leaving. Is this your main account?
Yes.
Stay safe.
Today, in the search for gold,
Oh, this isn't boosting you.
Cover going out.
the last ice age is broken up with high-pressure hoses. This gives Grant a brief chance to hunt for clues.
Dude, I'm just gonna sit right here until this
Shadows
wall breaks.
Well, we're always looking for these bales of grass heaps. These look like little hay bales, but it's just grass material. When we see that in the outcrop, we know we're dealing with squirrels.
They're below me in under 2.
Last player standing.
Dude.
Of an ice age animal. One Arctic ground squirrels. Rodents
Match
once
point.
lived under the
They think they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend
Need a
it.
drop.
Thrive in the Yukon, alongside a couple of other Ice Age survivors. The reason that the ground squirrel is so useful to Grant is that it's one of nature's collectors.
Together.
In the brief summer, the race is on for this male ground squirrel.
Shadows traveling. I have the spike.
He must
Watch them run. Planted.
Last player standing.
Dude, no way!
Defenders win.
Thousands of years later, the frozen remains of ground squirrels, along with what they collected, are an Ice Age time capsule.
I think we have a dead squirrel in this nest. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh wow. Look at that. Wow, we got ourselves a whole Arctic ground squirrel skeleton in this nest. This guy died during the Ice Age, never made it through hibernation. Very interesting. Within a few feet of space, there's 3 squirrel nests. This is literally a colony of ground squirrels here during the Ice Age. Oh, this is a great one. There's some really nice seeds preserved in here.
And the plant remains in the ground squirrel nests hold the secret to the woolly mammoth survival.
Match found.
Well, I'm seeing here a number of plant species that we typically find in Arctic ground squirrel nests. You know, there's a number of buttercups and poppy seeds, things like wild ryegrass, some bluegrass. And these are all the types of plant species that really love cold settings. So places like mountaintops and ridge tops, grassland environments.
It's not just grass, but a wide variety of species, creating a robust and productive habitat. Plenty for mammoths and rhinos to feast on.
It's not a good place today to be a mammoth in the north because there's essentially nothing to eat. But if we go back where there's grass everywhere and small flowers, very few trees and very few shrubs, it's a feeding frenzy for grazing mammals. And if you could imagine that sort of grassland environment spread all the way from northern Canada here in the Yukon, all the way to England.
This lost grassland is known as the Mammoth Steppe. A source of food for mammoths and woolly rhinos.
Select your agent.
Wrapped round half the world. Autumn on the European steppe. Mammoths mingle with a huge herd of bison, making their way to winter grazing grounds in France. A cave lion waits to pick off the weak and old. But there is only one predator that is a real threat to the mammoth. One that makes the lion look like, well, a pussycat. This Ice Age creature was a giant of its kind, and it preyed on giants. Science has probed it more than any other Ice Age species, right down to its genetic makeup. Supremely successful hunters.
Anyone got a mic?
Intelligent,
Yeah.
with
Word.
a huge geographic range.
She
One of
pushed.
the largest of great apes.
A lot of footsteps by A.
Our very own customers.
Reloading.
Neanderthals, with their flatter heads, pronounced brow ridges and stocky frames,
Spike planted.
better adapted to the cold than us, and had already
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
But for Neanderthal, this Ice Age was to prove more challenging than any that had gone before. On the edge of Europe, there is evidence that
Brimstone's
in
a
their
stubborn
struggle to
ass.
survive,
Reminds me of someone.
Neanderthals turned to the biggest beasts of the steppes. It's a cave, La Côte de Saint-Brelade on Jersey.
Yeah, they just pushed A really hard, so wherever they're pushing, they're probably just all pushing hard as fuck.
Or retake. Just don't go into the side.
Take out their healer.
Matt Pope, University College London, has worked out what life here was like during the Ice Age.
Sage window mid.
They're all pushing for
the ecosystem in which they're inhabiting. And if you're going to inhabit a niche, you need to be strategically positioned. And one of the ways they seem to have established their niche is to pick
Spike planted.
carefully that they're occupying. And this site couldn't be better placed to observe game, to intercept game, to exploit a wide territory from a localized site.
Excavations have taken place in over 100 years. But archaeologists
Last player standing.
ahead
Come on, Jet. Me and you, we never lose.
Oh,
Let's
see,
do
this
this.
time.
Are they securing large amounts of protein?
Because so many woolly mammoth remains have been found at the site, it's thought that Neanderthals hunted and killed mammoths to satisfy their hunger. The question is, how do you catch such a giant? An early theory was that they chased mammoths over the edges of cliffs. But Matt thinks this is flawed. Any mammoth would surely turn and charge.
Enemy spotted.
Based on the shape of the mammoth.
They're on A site.
Spike planted.
If you bring
Smoke's
a
down.
small herd of mammoths within that dead end,
Revealing area.
you establish
One enemy remaining.
Right here.
Good shit.
Right here.
Reloading.
Alright, my bad. Had to move my car. I'm back.
Now we're
Good shit.
landing haymakers.
Good round, boys. Good round, boys.
Didn't need me. I like it. I like it. What you playing C? Alright. Fucking freezing outside.
This may be brutal, but it's the natural.
Yeah, I can't wait till fucking summer, but at the same time, then you're just hot as fuck.
One that is bent on survival.
Yeah, fuck extreme temperatures either way. Sage mid window.
Enemy spotted.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Multiple enemies. Enemy spotted.
Bomb ready.
145. The land began to dry out.
Last player standing.
Killjoy's going on to B right now. Lit 40.
Their dust was scooped up by strong winds and blown westward.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Did not expect her to swing like
I'll
that.
outshine all their radiance.
Shortly
You guys
after
wanna
this,
see?
Neanderthals disappeared.
Yeah, we should play more passive. 1B, 2C, 2A.
Now held on in just a few refuges around the Mediterranean.
I'd swing back to A, Phoenix.
I got you.
Safety's off.
Neared its first extent, there was one
I could buy next round with this.
glacial pulse. It sent armadas of ice
Two outgrow.
into the North Atlantic. As they melted, the ocean cooled.
Footsteps mid.
This time, the continent was plunged into the coldest
Come on,
period of
let's
this
go!
last ice age.
I am the hunter!
Spike planted.
By now,
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Sure, and behind box.
the arrival of the new
Yeah, he's in the corner.
Last player standing.
How do you play this game?
My quiver is never full.
our own species, Homo sapiens,
Oh, a little more passive. You know, at the peak.
just 20
Oh yeah, for sure.
Our ancestors didn't have the physical adaptations of Neanderthals, and they worked for hundreds of survivors. So how come we survived and they didn't?
Sorry. While we're peeking still.
Sage is mid window.
Many human survival skills has been found.
You should run.
Begin! This down.
120 on Killjoy.
Smoke off long and short.
Alright, I'm gonna push as soon as it will end.
Spike planted.
Silence.
But excavations show that humans were making their home here 20,000 years ago.
Scanning ahead.
Clues to how they survived.
Last player standing.
Phoenix is lit, probably coming behind in heaven.
Who's the asshole? You guys suck that bad?
Yes.
I raise just keeps peeking
Yes.
and dying and expects us to win the round.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not lit.
Me either.
Just use your goddamn rocket launcher, retard. Stop peeking.
Trees were scarce during the Ice Age.
Cheers.
And mammoth tusks.
Yeah, they're probably pushing T. I'm rotating.
200,000
Just trying to keep some
artifacts
pressure real
have
quick.
been
I'm on my way.
found here, some of which suggest an ingenuity not known in the Neanderthals.
They're already.
The archaeologists have discovered a
46
number
on C.
of uses for working with
Spike planted.
quite amazing.
Last player standing.
Can't even use a rocket launcher. You fucking ass.
You did the bounce pad rocket launcher order.
Healer down.
Suggest that animals stretch over the prey.
Blocking sight.
One enemy remaining.
3. This.
Our ancestors
How Phil, by the way,
using
plays
ice
fucking
age
Raging dog
giants
shit.
to survive. In amongst the remains of houses, Sergei and his team
It's just getting me off my site. I'm not meant to have. I love playing with you.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go!
beautifully sculpted bison carved from woolly mammoth ivory. Items like this.
The hunt begins!
Phoenix, 104.
Open up the sky!
Spike planted.
Right here.
Many of them speak to us of the deep respect that our ancestors had for giants whose world they shared.
Last player standing.
There's a cat in the wall.
One down.
Good save.
Blocking sight.
My smokes can block the enemy's line of sight. Once they're blind, we move.
Animals which, along with our own species, battled against the Ice Age. The changing climate and environment put large numbers of species under enormous pressure, driving many to the brink of extinction. But many species survived through the peak of the last Ice Age. What's really surprising is that it wasn't the years of intense cold that finally finished them off. It was what
I think it's people.
and the great ice sheets of the north started to melt.
You will not kill my allies! Satchel out. Satchel out.
Survive the Ice Age. And why did so few of these Ice Age giants make it through?
Last player standing.
Oh.